Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about some Poshmark algorithm hacks that will help you make more sales and make sales fast on Poshmark. So I just went to the post office, just a disclaimer, it was just absolutely insane. I posted about this on my Instagram stories and I have never seen the post office like this right after Christmas. Usually it's busy right before Christmas, and then right after Christmas it kind of calms down a little bit just because everybody is still kind of in like rest mode from Christmas and they don't really go anywhere. But there were like 50 people in line, all the drop boxes were full, the parking lot was full. It was just absolute insanity. So a lot of you have ordered mystery boxes from me the past few days. I dropped some off last week. They are slowly starting to update on tracking, and then if you ordered one like right around Christmas Eve or later, those were dropped off today, which is Monday. So thank you guys so much for your patience on the tracking. It has just been all over the place. It is just extremely worse this year. I think they are just very short-staffed because of everything that is going on. But I did add some more mystery boxes to my Poshmark closet. I will link those down below. If you like the listing, I will send you an offer with discounted shipping. So and I'm shipping those out every day as fast as I can. So just a couple more housekeeping things. My Facebook groups are linked in the description box and in the comments. And then my free training is still available. I think I've gotten to most of the emails regarding my free training and sent it to everybody who asked for it. You can still email me to get it. So if you would like my free training, definitely send me an email to poshbosshq@gmail.com and I will be in touch and send it back to you. Before we get started, if you have anything that you do that you have noticed increases visibility on your listings, so causes your listings to get more likes, shares, things like that, definitely leave it down in the comments for me. I would love to hear what it is because it might just help someone else. Okay, so let's get into the video. I have some Poshmark algorithm hacks that are gonna help you to make more sales on Poshmark. These are things that I have just done over the years to kind of increase activity on my closet and get my listings seen more, and I have seen great results from it. A lot of what I do has been through trial and error, just on selling on the app for over 6 years now. So that is just where I get all of my tips and everything. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and I know this is not what people want to hear, but you have to list new items. Like, this is, in order to get the algorithm to favor your closet, you have to be listing new inventory. This is why Poshmark changed the copy listing feature to not make copied listings appear under new inventory. So you have to be listing new inventory if you want the algorithm to favor your closet. I see the best results when I list at least 5 new items. And I'm not talking about deleting and relisting. I'm talking about listing 5 new items. And I know this is really difficult for people to do if you don't have any inventory. I highly suggest just going around your house and looking for 5 things to list. Back in the day when I first started doing this, I actually did not have a car for a period of time, but I still had bills to pay, so I would go around my house just looking for things to sell. And this is back when we were only allowed to sell women's clothing, so I had to go around the house looking for clothing items that I could sell on Poshmark. So you know, I realize you can't do this every day, but if you want to see some more activity on your closet, you have to list 5 new items. Okay, so my next tip to increase sales on Poshmark. You want to share your entire closet to the final party of the evening. I'm on the East Coast, so this party starts at 10 p.m. You want to go through, you want to share your entire closet to the party, and you want to share your entire closet to your followers as well, just to kind of maximize visibility on your listings. And then as you're sharing during the party, you want to go during the last 5 minutes of the party and share as many of your listings to the party. Meaning you want to close out the final party of the evening sharing your listings to the party, because then your listings are going to appear at the top of the party if people go into the party afterward and shop the party once it's over. So you want to close out the party sharing your listings to the party. Even if you just pick a few listings, like 10 listings, and just share those over and over during the last few minutes of the party, that is going to put your listings at the top of the party for people to see them. My next tip is to take emojis and hashtags out of your listings. I see so many people doing this, and what you need to understand is that Poshmark is not built or coded for hashtags or emojis. You cannot search hashtags on Poshmark. On Instagram, if you go to a hashtag and you click on it, it's gonna take you to a page that has more pictures with all of that hashtag. On Poshmark, you can't do that, so it is completely pointless to put hashtags in your listings. And I guarantee you Poshmark, if they haven't already, is coming up with some sort of software scan to detect listings that are doing this, and they will hide those listings because that's keyword spamming basically. And so if you have, you know, some Nike leggings and you're putting hashtag Gymshark, hashtag Lululemon, I highly suggest not doing that, because people are gonna flag your listings, or if it's not already, Poshmark will hide your listing. So stop putting hashtags in your listings, stop keyword spamming people. It's really annoying when somebody is searching for a pair of Lululemon leggings and Nike, Adidas, Gymshark, and every other brand is coming up because they've put these hashtags in their descriptions. So if a person wants a pair of Lululemon leggings, they are not gonna buy your leggings if they are Gymshark or Nike or Adidas, because they want Lululemon. So it's completely pointless to do this. If they're shopping for Lululemon, they're gonna buy Lululemon. They are not gonna buy your listing just because you put all of these hashtags into the listing. And then also I wanna talk just a little bit about emojis, just because Poshmark is not coded to read emojis. Google does not read emojis. So if you want your listings to show up in Google searches, you do not want to put emojis in your Poshmark listing. This is going to mess up Google trying to detect your listings and the SEO in your listings, and they're just not going to show up. So there's no reason at all you need to be putting emojis in your listing. In 6 years, I've never had one person come to me and say, oh my gosh, I'm making so many sales from the emojis in my listings. So there's no reason you need emojis in your listing. My next tip, if you want to get more activity on your closet, and this is kind of weird, but just something that I've noticed, but it is to buy something. So if there is something that you need to order, buy it on Poshmark. Every single time I have bought something on Poshmark, and I have had other people tell me this as well, they have experienced an increase in activity on their closet. If you notice, in the Poshmark ambassador list, the final requirement is for you to buy something from someone and leave a love note. And this Poshmark ambassador list is kind of my go-to in terms of what you need to be doing every day on Poshmark. You don't need to stop doing these things once you've completed this checklist and become a Poshmark ambassador. So every single thing on that checklist is what Poshmark wants you to do. So all of those things are going to help you to make sales on Poshmark. And the last thing on that list is to buy something and leave someone a love note on their item. So I highly suggest, if you have anything that you need to shop for, try to buy it on Poshmark, because that is going to greatly help your visibility on Poshmark, and it greatly favors the algorithm. Go and look at that Poshmark ambassador checklist. Those are things that you need to be doing every single day on Poshmark, not just in order to get to be a Poshmark ambassador. My next tip for you is if you have multiple items, meaning multiple of the same item. I realize that Poshmark allows you to do a multi-quantity listing where you can just list the item once and you have a lot of that item. If you can, I highly suggest making multiple listings for the one item. Like say you have one item in a bunch of different sizes, I would make a listing for the item of each size, just because this is going to greatly increase the chances of your items being seen versus you just having one listing. The more listings you have of the item, the more likely it is going to be seen by somebody, especially when you're sharing it to the party and things like that. So Poshmark search is a little weird. If you notice, whenever you search for something, it automatically defaults to the my size filter. So I think sometimes that really hurts visibility on listings, because they're not showing all the listings. You know, if somebody has programmed in their size, or maybe they don't even know about the my size filter and they haven't programmed in their size, that's going to greatly affect what they see on Poshmark. So it is a little annoying that it defaults to that every single time that you search for something, but that is just another reason why you need to have multiple listings if you have one item that you have available in multiple sizes. I would just make a listing for each size. That way they are all going to show up under the my size filter no matter what size the person is looking for. Okay guys, that is my video for today. I hope these tips will help you to make more sales on Poshmark, and I will see you guys in the next video.